Hi, my name is Rachel Chandri Shanmugam and I'm taking Diploma in Human Capital Management. Today, I and my partner, would like to do our assignment 2 presentation, which is Employment Law. Our subject code is BLW10204.
Hi sir, my name is Surita Ravindran, taking course in Diploma Human Capital Management, ID number 012021021402. So this is our second assignment.
For the acknowledgement, the success and final outcome of this assignment required a lot of guidance and assistance from many people, and we are extremely fortunate to have got this all along the completion of our assignment work. Whatever we have done is only due to such guidance and assistance, and will not forget to thank them. I respect and thank Sir Muhammad Faisal bin Haji Habas for giving an opportunity to do this assignment work and providing us all support and guidance, which made us complete the assignment on time. We are extremely grateful to him for providing such a nice support and guidance. We are really grateful because we complete this assignment within the time given by Sir Muhammad Faisal. This assignment cannot be completed without the effort and cooperation from my partner Surita Ravindran. But last but not least, we would like to express our gratitude to our partner and respondents for support and willingness to spend some time with us. So, for the introduction, federal and state laws governing employment practices and employee rights are referred to as employment laws. The power of employees to collectively bargain for job rights and benefits governed by labor laws. A subset of employment laws. This chapter lists the key labor and employee regulation that safeguard employee right and impose positive obligation on companies. The definition of the employment law is the interaction between employees, employers, labor unions, and the government is mediated by labor laws. The three-party connection between the union, the employer, and the employee is addressed by collective labor law. Individual labor law is concerned with workers' rights at work, including through the employment contract. My partner Surita Ravindran and I, Rachel Chandani, are assigned to do a research on this assignment, which is the Employment Act and the related acts. So, for the first question, other than common express term listed.
So the second question is including employees expressed including terms in an employee's letter of employment, which are applied in every employment contract and why. So the answer is the significance of the implied term is the responsibility to preserve mutual trust and confidence. So this is most usually mentioned in work by employees who claim to have been constantly terminated. The employer must not act in a way that likely to harm or damage the employee relationship. So physical or verbal abuse, sexual harassment, or enforcing unreasonable condition. Example of this. Although it's applied to the employee as well, the employee is more likely to depend on it because employees are more likely to rely on stated condition in the contract. Then there's a payment responsibility. So this implied term is generally stated implicitly. However, if the contract does not specifically state or does not offer the right compensation, the legislation will indicate that the worker is entitled or reasonable termination or minimum wage for the activity they perform. Aside from that, the obligation is to provide references with reasonable care. An employee is under no obligation to offer references. If a reference is provided, an implied term stated the employee will use reasonable care in delivering the reference. A person who lost a job due to careless recommendation from a current or previous employee may be able to collect damages for a breach of this employed condition. So another main reason for recording that such a contract is being performed between the employee and employee is to guarantee that both parties are well aware of the rights, responsibility, and liabilities that each party is exposed to the other party throughout the duration of the relationship. A written contract has a benefit certainly, and a true contract may be useful in preventing uncertainty between the parties and avoiding the incidence of conflict in the working relationship. As a result, it is in both employee and the employee best interests that a contract detailing the terms and circumstances of employee employment in the company be executed in writing between them.
Should domestic servant be given the same rights as other employee under Employment Act? Justify your reason. So my answer, yes. We officially forgot the domestic employees are people with families and other human obligations and demands. As an employee, domestic workers must be given the same rights as other workers, including effective access to the legal system. Malaysia is close to become a developed country, and as a company said, compassionate country. We must move quickly to grant that domestic workers are treated just like other workers with respect and justice. The right to an 8-hour work day, the right to overtime pay, the right to 1 day pay, 1 day off per week, the right to able to fulfill one religious obligation, the right to be able to communicate with one's family using one's own money or resources, the right to sick leave, the right to compassionate leave, the right to annual leave, the right to association, the right to use one's own resources for communication with the right to sue and be sued, the right to private space and leisure time, the right to sufficient medical and dental care, the right to have an original copy of agreement, the right to change a place of employment, the right to associate, the right to consult a lawyer, the right to communicate or visit a embassy, the right to open a bank account, the right to have access banking facilities to be able to transfer money back home, and many other minimal rights. So that's all from me. Thank you.
The fourth question is what changes could be beneficial be made to the Employment Act? examine this question both from the point of view of employees and employees. So the answer is there are so many changes could beneficially be made to the Employee Act. First is maternity leave and pregnancy to comply with international level standard maternity leave as we increase from 60 to 98 days. When a female employee is pregnant or suffering from a pregnancy related sickness, an employee may not terminate or give her notice of termination unless there are professional breach of a clause of the service contract. Next is the implementation of paternity leave. Married men will be entitled to 7 days of paid paternity leave for each child born. The leave will be restricted to just 5 births, regardless of the number of spouses, and will start on the day of the birth. Moreover, sexual harassment report. Company must prominently post a notice to educate employee about sexual harassment in their workplace under new section 81H. Sexual harassment law are still viewed as fragile and restricted. New recommendation will be issued to argument. Current legislation when the anti-social harassment bill 2021 is passed. After that, work arrangements that are flexible. The Amendment Act includes a new part that allow employees to request flexible work arrangements for their employees. The application may include modifying the job schedule, days of the week, or location. Employees may accept or reject such an application in writing after receiving it. In the event of the rejection, the employer must provide the employee with a writing notice of the ground of the rejection. Uh, Next question. Okay, the last question is find one case on breach of contract. So the case we found out is Sandran Perumal Vinesa Manufacturing Sandran Hub, which is about the treatment emergency leave. So we are already attached in the report, so you can refer it. Next part. So lastly, conclusion. As for the conclusion, it is telling that much of the law governing a workplace privacy actually protect employers from responsibility for employee breach of privacy claims. In this regard, the law reflects the general public perception of the workplace is primarily a place for trade, productivity, and human connection, rather than a place for privacy or seclusion. Employers, for the most part, understand that the employee owes the company and invest resources to make it profitable. Employees decide to be efficient and productive in order to obtain higher appraisal and increases. As a result, the regulation offers employees broad flexibility and choice in determining how their firm will be conducted. Individuals, on the other hand, do not give up their privacy right when they walk through the door of their company. Instead, the law explicitly safeguards to prohibit employees from crossing line, misusing their position of power and influence, and doing business in ways that are very unpleasant and unacceptable to the average person. So that's all for me. Thank you.